All right, guys, we're going up to Canada where we're going to see exactly how Southland Trailers can produce 1,100 trailers per month out of their factory. They have over 440 people that work together as a team, and they have a very unique process that puts the people first, then the processes, and then finally the product. But I'm not going to explain it to you. I'm going to show you exactly what these guys do to create that. So let's jump right in and see what we've got cooking up at Southland Trailers. They're gonna do what?
They're gonna marry the box to the frame. So right now the box is just sitting on the frame. You can tell it's back. It's not married. Eric, my man here, is about to jump inside and finish off the inside weld. So all the stitch welds that are done with the robot on the underside are now done by humans on the top side.
Trevor, you said it best. A robot does not take anything labor away. They took their jobs is not right, because a robot increases productivity so much it means you got to employ 10 more people.
Right, every time you put a robot in, you got to hire 10 more guys to keep up with it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's building trailers day and night. Well, not in here, but it's going to keep going and it's not going to slow down. You know, you're going to see on the trim line after the paint and after the finishing, that you got to add another row of people in there just to keep up with what these guys can do. Add some robots, add some guys, productivity goes from here to here.
Right. For every robot we bought and put in, we hired 4 more people to keep up with the increased throughput that's coming through the shop now.
Yeah.
So it's a big misconception. It's an old school way of thinking. People that think like that are generally old school and they're already behind us. So I don't mind.
Is that you? Did you just comment? They took our jobs, the old school mofo? Your whole job is quality control.
It's not my entire job. My main focus is quality control, making sure all the welds they're up to spec how we want them. The gates are fully functional. On top of that, I help supervise a crew of 16 guys. So there's 2 of us assistant coaches running in this shop. Each of us take care of 8 guys, helping them solve any problems they have while building.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ben.
God, I love this shop. I don't know why. I just love this shop. All right, guys, you're going behind the blue curtain. Now, I can't show you the actual proprietary robot that these guys use because it is the only one in all of North America, but I can mount you on the camera of it and show you what it can do. So enjoy the ride. All right, you guys probably heard 2 different sounds to the weld, and this is Brandon. He actually heads up the robotic department. What were those 2 sounds we heard, Brandon?
So that's proprietary to Fronius, and what it's doing is it's doing a synchro pulse. So we're running what's called cold metal transfer with a pulse on it at the same time. So basically you have two different welds going on. But what it does, CMT allows us to weld really cold, and basically you get the same penetration, you get a good root, and you get
so the pulse is the dime stack, right?
Yeah.
All right, can we show them the dime stack? All right, let's show them the dime stack.
We get this without any sort of weaving or any sort of manipulation with the robot.
That's that really nice dime stack, like sack and dime. Ding, 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 ding. That's the pulse. Ding, 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 ding. What's the other sound? That's the standard?
Yeah, so the CMT is the low side of things. It's shorting out the wire about 70 times per second. So again, that allows us to weld about 30% colder than standard pulse with metal core or something like that. We're using solid wire on this as well, or 5.
All right, well, let's pop you guys back on there and finish this door up. We're welding doors right now. So how was the ride? A lot of you guys want to know, why don't you powder coat?
Right, if powder coat was a good idea, I keep saying this, if powder coat was a good idea, then your truck would be powder coated. It's a great process at the start, but you can't repair it, you can't fix it, you can't touch it up afterwards. Get a bit of a dent, a bit of a ding in it, you pop the ding back out again, and now you've got a problem. You've got a gap in the paint that you cannot touch up again. Wet paint you can retouch. Wet paint, 10 years from now you can retouch. You can buy a rattle can at the hardware store of some really good rust-proof paint, and you can touch up your trailer.
There you go, that's why they don't powder coat. So that's the shot.
That's the 80 grit steel shot we were talking about, yeah.
And that gets recycled.
Yep, everything gets recycled back into those augers, brought back into our shot blaster, and shot back through again.
All right, so what I consider we just left was the baby of all of the factories that you guys have. Now this is, you have 6 factories on 37 acres,
Right.
and this is your biggest one.
This is the biggest one, yeah.
Okay, what are we gonna see here?
This is where we do our flat deck trailers, right from 16 foot all the way out to the 53 foot highway transports, as well as a section just for our 16 foot heavy duty dump trailers.
All right, let's pop you up high. Let's run through this thing and show you what he's talking about. So now what I'm doing right here is giving you a little bit of a sneak peek at the next video coming out in the series. See, Southland is known for 3 things: cargo trailers, dump trailers, and their flat deck trailers. And we're gonna go through the entire factory and see exactly how they test their flat deck trailers, but then we're gonna do something a little bit beyond, above and beyond, like we always do, Dirt Monkey style. We're gonna overload one of their flat deck trailers and tow it down the road and see exactly how far we can take it. You guys, I want to say thank you to you guys for joining me, but a big thank you to Trevor. Thank you.
100%, my pleasure.
He got me up here. I want to say thank you to the entire family. Southland is actually a family-run company.
Yeah.
Mom and Dad started it 43 years ago, just welding, and then they decided to they kept refining the process and building it and making it better and understanding it, and then they've hired teams. They sent them teams to Japan. They studied under the Japanese principles of lean, mean, green manufacturing, right?
In Canada.
Right.
Boom.
And they're doing it up here in Canada. Now, I'm the first person that's ever got to come up here and see this.
100%.
That means you guys are the first guys that have ever gotten to see this. This is massive. So big thank you to you, man.
Oh,
Appreciate
100%. Stan, thank you so much for taking the time to come all this way. I wish it was a little better weather, but you know what? We're here. It's great. Thank you again. You know, and for 100%, you're the first ones to be here in our factory to see the tour. We're so glad it's you.
That's it for this one. We got more coming, you guys. More trailers to check out, more cool stuff we're gonna be doing. I've been up here for 3 days. I've been understanding everything that's going on, and I'm gonna share it with you guys. So stick around, hit that subscribe button, and let me know what you thought of today's video. God bless. Go get them, you guys. And just remember, try to make the world a little bit better than you found it. See you on the next one.